Shiloh Sanders, Shedeur's brother, says, "Go make a sandwich, Mary."
You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White sports supporters, let's talk about the Cleveland Browns. Holy moly, fallout. A lot of people big mad. Big mad at Mary Kay Cabot. I had a discussion with a guy yesterday, and, you know, I knew that Shedeur fans did not like Mary Kay Cabot and Tony Grossi. I did not realize they were conspiracy theorists around the two, however. And Lord knows I don't like the media. I don't. Okay? I don't. But just like I said in my video yesterday, guys, as fans, do you not realize these beat reporters carry water for the team? They put stories out there through beat reporters. They look, in return for taking the heat on a situation, because let's be honest, if the Browns, if Andrew Berry, if Todd Monken, if somebody like that came out, Jimmy Haslam came out and was like, yeah, you know, Deshaun Watson's leading the pack right now, the franchise would be getting destroyed. So what did they do? They handed the nugget to Mary Kay Cabot. Let's be real. Yesterday I said, I tried to tell you guys, these media members and these franchises, the people in there, they're all friends. I mean, they're all tied in. They're all friends. And I'm sure she agreed to put this story out and take the heat for it. The franchise is not taking the heat. Mary is. Mary Kay Cabot's taking the heat right now. I mean, it's kind of interesting that people don't understand that's how that happens. That's what is happening right now. Is the Browns franchise is softening up fans for Deshaun Watson. I told you yesterday, I don't want to see Deshaun. I'm not a Browns fan, but I'm an NFL fan. I love to watch every game. As many games as I can. Look, I don't want to watch Deshaun play in the UFL. I watch the UFL. Please don't show up. Much less the NFL. Am I kind of rooting for Shedeur? Yeah, I kind of wanted to see the kid sort of drag himself out of everything that's happened and work his ass off and win the job legitimately and all this kind of thing. And he can't do that if he's not the best quarterback in the eyes of the coach. There's also another scenario. You do realize that there's a thing called sophisticated tanking. All right? It's a clever way to tank in the NFL. Well, if you play a quarterback that maybe isn't the best one, now some would argue, well, playing Shedeur would be a better chance of tanking. Okay, you might be right. But you might be wrong too. We all know the Browns want a quarterback in the draft next year. Deshaun Watson emerging as the favorite to be Browns' Week 1 starter. The Browns, I'm telling you right now, were holding on to this story. They were holding this nugget, probably knew it going through the draft. Wanted to see if they could draft a quarterback. So, this is all hell breaking loose. All right? Look, my boy Marcellus Wiley right here in the comments under Mary Kay. He has $230 million on the books. Duh. It's silly to think otherwise. Guys, make no mistake. Deshaun Watson, the trade and the contract is heavily influencing this shit. If they can possibly get him on the field and him look serviceable, if Jimmy Haslam has a chance to save face on this trade, he's going to do it. He's going to do it, and people need to understand that. So Mary Kay, of course, came out yesterday. She put this story out. It came out that, that's leading the pack. Deshaun Watson's leading the pack right now, right? He's QB1 as of this second. I'm like many of you. How the fuck did you come up with that after three? I mean, honestly, how did you come up with that after three damn minicamp practices? How did you come up with that? But somehow, some way you did. Plus, we got to ask, is this whole scenario rigged? Has it been rigged? Is this rigged in favor of Deshaun Watson? Guys, you got to start asking questions you hadn't thought about. So, I think they should declare, and this may be the part that hurt Mary Kay yesterday, is after she broke the news, she gave her own commentary. And she said, I think they should declare Watson QB1 ASAP and let the first team offense start to cook. There's no time to waste. Shiloh Sanders, Shedeur's brother, says, go make a sandwich, Mary. Could be comment of the year. I mean, seriously. Former NFL safety Shiloh Sanders, did he ever play he didn't play in an actual game, is under criticism for a, quote, sexist comment about Browns reporter Mary Kay Cabot after she said Deshaun Watson should be starting over brother Shedeur. And Mary Kay's getting crushed right now. She is. She fired back this morning on 92.3 The Fan.
How do you respond to a family member taking issue with your report and throwing out insults like that?
Well, let me just say about that I really do believe that I have been an inspiration for lots of women and young girls to know that you can go out there and do a good job in a man's world and, take on all of that comes with that. And I know that there are so many women who have joined the football world, especially because of some of the things that I've been able to do over the years. And I'm happy about that. And I know that will continue. Now we've got women in flag football, playing flag football all over the place. And I'm just happy that I have been able to help set the tone and open some doors in that way. And I know that will continue. And that's just how I feel about that.
Okay. I don't give a bleep. I taking a victory lap. I inspired so many women. Did you? Are we sure that they have even a tinker's clue who you are? I mean, look, there's been some, Clarissa Thompson, Aaron Andrews, Melissa Stark, Michelle Tafoya, people that you've actually seen on national TV, they may have inspired some women. Mary Kay Cabot, really? Look, and I'm not hating on her. I know that she probably got this straight from the Browns, like I said. But still, okay. My God. Listen to Riz this morning.
When he said that, everybody was like, oh, my God. Deshaun Watson right now is in the league. Everybody. And he said that for a reason. He's trying to condition the Browns fans out there that there's a possibility Watson might start. Now, let me go with a couple of obvious things here. Number one, of course Deshaun looks better. Of course he does. Shedeur has played 1 year on a really crappy team and a bad offense, and Watson is a 3-time Pro Bowler who's played for a decade. By the way, if you want to get really specific, the scheme that Coach Monk is running fits Deshaun Watson.
Well, that sort of lends some validity what I said yesterday. Is it possible Todd Monken sold Jimmy Haslam on I can save Deshaun Watson? And that's how he got the job. People didn't like the fact that I said if Kevin would have stayed, Shedeur would have would be QB1 right now. It would be his job. I believe Kevin would just have let him go and given him a full offseason to see. Hell, maybe Kevin partially got fired over that. In the back of Jimmy's mind, he has got to been saying, I want to salvage the stench of the worst contract and the worst trade in sports history. I mean, honestly, worse than Herschel Walker. It is the worst trade in sports history. And if Deshaun Watson comes back and plays at let's call it a real Pro Bowl level, like honest to God, not what they do at Pro Bowl now, but he comes in and throws 28, 30 touchdowns, 4,000 yards, something like that, then Jimmy Haslam can take a little bit of a victory lap. Even if nobody wants to see it. I mean, I'm going to be real. Does anybody want to see the Deshaun Watson redemption story? Okay. Tell me what you think. Everybody is fighting with everybody and crashing out right now. So my question is, again, was Shedeur ever going to be able to win this job? Allowed to be able to win this job? Because if it's basically considered a wrap now, then this was rigged from the get-go. I mean, 3 days? I don't know. And I don't even know how much the kid can really play. I just know all the negative bullshit around Deshaun Watson, and he's just, like I said yesterday, late night sneaky uncle, gross. Creep. I mean, he's a scumbag. Tell me what you think. Wow. You got people that are so against Shedeur, they'd rather watch Deshaun. What? All this, and I'm a Niners fan. So anyway, peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.